is called Perfectly Imperfect. It's written by Amane Sayed. She wears her cat eye glasses like a crown of intellect, though she knows it's just an indicator that her eyes are less than average. She will walk with her small pointy nose in the air and show her freckles off for the world to see. Freckles she used to be made fun of. Freckles that pasty teens wishing to be on the covers of magazines no one reads now. Not the same as the over-sharpened pencils she draws with. Not the same at all. And though her thin-lipped, almost smile won't reveal much of her emotions, she will feel nervous, the sparks of unease quivering in her empty stomach. She will have wanted to eat, but sometimes the butterflies sit better with no toast to bump into. The schedule will crinkle like paper. It will be in her hands, fragile and old, and on the brink of falling apart. It will have been printed by a printer that is old and simultaneously new, because it will have been bought at a garage sale like the best of items. The ink will be smudged right at her name, a perfect imperfection in her imperfect eyes. The audience will be ever so silent, ever so still, with the occasional cough, breath, or ring of a phone, the holy trinity of interruptions. Maybe with the wail of a baby cutting through it as well. There will be one baby in the crowd, and she will look at it, wondering if there was maybe a time when she wanted kids of her own. There are only two ways she sees herself as special or different. One, she writes, and she draws, and she sometimes paints. Her favorite color is green, and she has 4 different shades in her drawer of mystery, mostly filled to the brim with art supplies and letters she never sent. Olive, fern, chartreuse, and that yellow-green that really just looks like yellow. In the back of her room, she will keep her favorite paintings, the ones of trees made with love, caffeine, and green paint. She does it all with her left hand. 2. She loves color, of course. And while half of that love is fulfilled with the paints, the other half is filled with longing for more. She will wipe her fogged-up glasses with the corner of her shirt and look through them again, searching the aisles of Target for more color. Boxes and boxes of crayons, shelves and shelves filled with flowers, both real and fake. The thing that will catch her eye will be close to the section where she gets her cough medicine. The tiny little fake pharmacy there. She forgets sometimes that dye and dye don't mean the same thing when she finds a small cardboard box of blood red dye. She, of course, will be intrigued. One small clump of her hair will be murdered one night, and now it will stand out against the pale white blonde. Of course, the people watching will not notice these things about her. They will not be there to watch her write or paint or draw, and the dead piece of hair may be covered by her hat. They will see her as special, though, There are certain things you notice first about someone when you see them. Their eyes, their posture, their expression. And her green eyes, obscured by thick lenses, matched with an almost smile and a mostly straight back, wouldn't say much about her. So she will hope that they will watch her carefully as she makes small notes on the side of her paper, with her right hand set firmly on her hip. The sun will be out that day, of course. The sun's always out, never in. She will remember when they thought as children that the sun came up in the day and went down in the night, and they blindly believed. Though she will wish she didn't firmly believe in the so obvious or logical, because it's nice to be swayed by the magic that is all but fake, such as wishing on stars and bad luck cats. Her pockets will be very, very full with pennies. She's too smart to believe in the good luck they bring, but she will have made habit of bringing extremely loose change with her wherever she goes. She will have 34 cents in all, mixed with the pennies she found on the ground, and the ones she will already have had, and her prizes dimed. Gum. The smell of breath is a fragile thing, and by then she will have been filled with tangy memories of being told to brush her teeth. The flavor will be a mint, the type that makes your tongue burn, but the smell of your breath fresh as advertised. She will take as much precaution as she can, licking her wrist discreetly to triple check if she needs it or not. Phone. Funnily enough, it will not be her own, but it'll be her little sister's, Lilith. It will take better pictures, and she'll know this. Lilith will have shoved it to her sister, hoping for a picture-by-picture recount of the event. She will not plan on using it, but appreciates the thoughts. Keys. The pockets of a woman's clothing rarely fit anything, so she will have to push hard to get the 2 keys to fit in her pocket. And even though they will stab into her thigh, one for the small car that's also Lilith's, and the other for the small apartment where she lives with Lilith. She will stare favorably at the tree's leaves swaying in the breeze. The breeze will also tickle her cheeks softly, and she will want to rub at them, but will resist the urge. She will know her pale skin will be reddening slightly, as it always does at the smallest wind in any weather below 70 degrees. In warmer weather, she does not tan. Rather, her disobedient skin likes to burn up and peel and take away permanent shades of red, almost matching how the one clump of her hair will soon look. There will be no speech written out, no guide, only her heart and her soul leading her to where she's meant to go. Only her mind faintly reminding her where to put her foot after foot down on the pathway, though her soul will want to venture into the beyond. Maybe one day, her brain will softly whisper to her words she wants to say, the things she wants people to know. Crystal blue tears will threaten to spill as she looks out at the people before her, at the tiny baby in the front row who will one day be a part of the world's future. She will want to go whisper to the mother clasping tightly on the small creature's waist to protect her, though she knows she will. She will in her head try and count the people there, but will grow dizzy at the first row, she will know there will be countless others watching from their own little safe havens, with cameras focusing right on her almost smiling face. There will be 1,001 thoughts flitting around in her head, including shoes. Her heels will be coal, glossy black, and they'll have been chosen by Lilith. As they have been tall, as they are loud, she will wonder if, at one step away from the podium, she is destined to fall, tripping on nothing but air. And eyes, as the people would no doubt be watching her with widening eyes as she will settle in her place to speak, her heel clicking finally coming to stop, and her own eyes stopping to scan over the large crowd one more time. She will feel her glasses squeezing on her nose and wonder if in an alternative universe her eyes are not perfectly imperfect. And she'll finally clear her throat of lumps, her mind of doubts, and her forehead of sweat, for speaking words of truth and wisdom that the people will have wanted to hear. So that is the short story Perfectly Imperfect. It is written by Aman Said.